Testimonial. Hmm. 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 Nick Castells. Danny Martinez. Oh my god. So much for the lags. Wow.
Baseball starts right now. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Striding into the box, Ian Kinsler. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. First offering on its way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick ranging back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So, to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Nori Aoki.
Hey, Faith Waiting, how you doing?
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, they're playing pretty good ball right now. Up and down homestand. They went 5-4 at home. This is the first game on the road. I just think they got to kick it in another notch. When you go on the road, the pressure's a little bit different. You got to take it to another level.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Now the pitch.
I'm doing good, doing good.
Catching the
I was just going up 5 or 10 minutes ago. Since I don't get picked up from transportation till around 1:15. You know.
Into his motion. Here comes the
I just decided to do some broadcasting today.
Slider that catches the inside corner.
Broadcasting today, and I work my worst nightmare today, 2 to 11. So I do not.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
I used to. I'm starting to think NHL is not my style.
Well,
baseball is a good style.
Scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
But how's your hubby? How's your hubby, Gavin?
Here's George Springer as he rips it on the ground to second. To Iglesias for 1 on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball to the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. No one on base
for him
nice. After the double play.
Yeah,
but the good news is I am off tomorrow, and I'm off Tuesday for the season premiere of League Bowling. So remember, I still have a high game of 223, high single 187, high total 370.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez, and this one's not close. It's in the
my hotness will be with me on that time being too. So that's good.
And now a pitch on the way.
Which I have to find out what our lanes are.
Splitter, it's 2-0. And
it'll be like George Fifi. Be like George saying ball 1, frame something, I'll single the bonus ball.
Unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
But yeah, Monday is 9 to 5, I think.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Cabrera is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Standing in, Tyler Collins, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Tyler Collins.
That's we have a tough.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
0-2, here it comes. Way outside. 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
I like it. Hard line drive on a fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Into the box now, Victor Martinez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel, 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's good.
And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way to Upton. Lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. And you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Excuse me.
Into the box now, Andrew Romine, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Now in the box, James McCann. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 14.
Digging in, Alex Presley. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading off
Hitless
for the
in 4
Astros.
tries in the ball game yesterday.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
A runner at second, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Carlos Beltran. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to first. To second for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Sanchez pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. Will move to the third with no score. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off for
0
the
for
Tigers,
1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here it comes. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. Number 11 for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
The shortstop.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 24.
Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
18, Tyler Collins.
Into the box, Tyler Collins. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Tigers, and it comes courtesy of the Ian Kinsler long ball. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. 5 for 10. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upton's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. George Springer. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out with the man at first. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, a 2 RBI base hit right there. That gives them the lead. Now let's see if they can hold on the rest of the game. That's nice to get back in it early, though.
Evan Gattis now standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in
The
yard.
batter
Here's
is
Carlos
number 15,
Beltran.
designated hitter,
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Beltran.
Kinsler's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Tigers 1. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll begin
Detroit,
things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
2 strikes.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew Romine.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Romine. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down here 5-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. He's there and records the first out.
First baseman, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra. But, man, they're all over him right now.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sanchez sets his sights. 1-0 on its way. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Alex Presley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
14, Alex Presley.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tiger squad. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base.
First baseman number 20.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. They trail 6-1. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Jose Altuve.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as it's now a 6-run ball game. Standing in, Evan Gattis. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Mark Lowe is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Mark Lowe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Evan Gattis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Carlos Correa. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 8 and the Tigers 1. Digging in once again, Tyler Collins. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fast out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-2 game.
That was a quick run right there. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back hits. A double
Justin
and a single to
Upton.
drive him in. Uh-oh.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew Romine.
Striding in once again, Andrew Romine. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Astros lead it 8-2. Ready for another chance?
Leading up for the
Alex
Astros.
Bregman. Third trip to
Third
the plate
baseman.
for him here. Ready. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Presley is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
First baseman,
Stepping in and
Marwin
ready for another shot,
Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
the left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Ready for another shot now. Nori Aoki. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready once again, James McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 34, James McCann.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Bregman gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 14, Alex Presley.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Presley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still 8-2. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
George Springer.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Hit to third. And a rather easy first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that base hit right there just tells you how great a day he's having. He's just a double shy of the cycle. And I'm saying just a double. Maybe he'll hit one off the wall. You're thinking he's going to go to third, and I just yell, stop at second. Get the cycle.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. comes set and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul.
I subscribed you.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You
Thinking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. One left for Houston, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Standing in now, Tyler Collins. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off,
subscribe to
but he
you,
clearly
Fun
had it
Times.
under control.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. The 0-2 home. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Still 8-2. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
First baseman, number 9.
Digging in the switch hit.
Gonzalez. Your
Lane
attention,
Hardy
please.
enters now in a mop-up
pitching
role
for
as he'll try to
Detroit,
keep the deficit
number
right where it
36.
is.
Lane Hardy.
Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled straight back. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Astros leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball
Your
on the
attention,
show.
please.
Michael
Now
Feliz
pitching for the
comes on to
Astros,
start the inning, and
number
he'll have
45.
a huge lead to work with.
Michael Feliz.
Andrew Romine will be the first one to greet him here as he'll
Getting
be
off for the
forced to
Tigers,
turn around and hit from
third
the left
baseman,
side now.
Andrew Romine.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Catcher number 34, James McCann.
Digging in, James McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Alex Presley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard liner towards short. And he'll
wow.
this one away, and with that, the ball game is
Back to the losing column, 8-2. 8-2. Oh, Beckett is okay. 24 and 21 in overtime.
For what will hopefully be another solid performance.
8-2 tonight's final. The Stros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dallas Keuchel earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Anibal Sanchez was hit hard to the tune of 7.
24 and 21. We're now 24 and 21.
Welcome everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Astros combined for 4 total home runs as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 6-5. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-6. Jason Kipnis drove in 3, helping Cleveland get by Cincinnati 8-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Rays put together 10 hits total as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Buccos total 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-1. Justin Grimm collected win number 2 on the year as the Cubs took care of the Giants 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Never only 6 games back, but we can improve. 24 and 21. Babe. I know. Thank you so much for watching. Well, record is 24 and 21, only 6 games back from the Indians. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.